If you're somehow watching this video, then congratulations! You've stumbled upon across my corner of the internet. I've been posting on this channel since October 31st, 2021, but honestly, saying that I've only been posting on YouTube since 2021 feels like a lie. My current channel was created in 2021, yes, but I've been on YouTube for way longer than that. I was one of those kids who practically grew up on the internet. Not in the I had social media accounts at the age of 7 kind of way, but more in the I spent hours watching YouTube videos or browsing through random websites and falling down internet rabbit holes before I was even old enough to understand half of what I was looking at kind of way. I've been online since around 2013. Back then I didn't have accounts. I wasn't commenting on videos, I wasn't posting content, and I definitely wasn't making art publicly. I was just observing, watching, and absorbing everything. And somehow that turned into the person sitting here making this video. One of the biggest things that shaped me was the art community. Long before I ever posted a drawing, I was already there. I watched the old speed paints, the dramatic art community controversies, the animation meme era, the old flip-a-clip animations from before the app changed its look. I remember aesthetics, trends, and communities that a lot of people have completely forgotten about. I was there lurking in the background while people were creating some of the most iconic internet art content of the 2010s. Like 2010 FNAF and MLP speed paint videos with Nightcore music in the background. FNAF animatics, peak Tumblr days with Human Bill Cipher as Tumblr's sexy man. I wasn't creating yet. I wasn't one of the artists people knew. I was just some kid sitting behind a screen and thinking, man, I want to do that someday. And eventually, that someday happened. I started teaching myself digital art when I was around 11 years old. Nobody sat me down and explained anatomy to me. Nobody taught me color theory unless I was in school. Nobody handed me a tutorial roadmap. I learned the same way a lot of kids on the internet learned back then, by staring at other people's art, especially those we looked up to, experimenting and failing repeatedly, and somehow getting a little better every month. And we all committed the arsenal sin of tracing, which every 13-year-old did and tried to deny it when they're called out. The funny thing is that if you look through my old artwork now, it looks like I started later than I actually did. Most of my surviving art dates back around 2019. That's because younger me had a terrible habit. Whenever I made something and decided I hated it, I immediately deleted it instead of archiving it. It's gone, erased from existence. No archive, no backup, nothing, nada. If I could travel back in time and stop myself from deleting years of artwork, I probably would. Not because the art was good, but because it would have been an interesting sight to see my art journey from when I was younger. Still, despite all that, I've been drawing for years. Art has basically become a part of my operating system at this point. One thing you'll probably learn about me very quickly is that I am a walking contradiction. On one hand, I am completely obsessed with cyberpunk. That's no secret. Give me giant futuristic cities, impossible technology, cybernetic enhancements, glowing neon lights, dystopian governments, AI, massive corporations, and all the ridiculous sci-fi concepts you can think of, and I will happily spend hours talking about them. But in real life, I am a very nostalgic person. Since I was born in the late 2000s, 2007, which means I missed out a lot of internet eras I wish I could have experienced firsthand. I spent an embarrassing amount of time looking at old technology, old websites, old forums, and old digital aesthetics like Frutiger Aero, Frutiger Aqua, and Frutiger Metro. All those designs that I have seen as a kid but never got to experience them enough when I entered my teen years. That made technology feel optimistic and exciting instead of a sterile and corporate. The weird thing is that while everyone else seems obsessed with making everything look futuristic, I'm over here at the old operating systems and thinking, wow, this actually had some personality. I genuinely considered buying old flip phones from 2016 just because I like how they look, much better than the phones we all use today. Not because they're practical, not because they're better, just because I think they are cool. But also because it's coming from someone who never had a flip phone, and my first phone that I had was one of these ones. So I really wanted to experience having my own flip phone that I could use. It's funny, really. My favorite stories are usually about futuristic worlds, but a part of me is constantly looking backwards. Maybe that's why I like creating so much. Art lets me do both. I can create futuristic worlds while preserving pieces of the past I never want to forget. So, what exactly is this channel? Honestly, it's whatever happens when all of these interests collide in one place. Art, stories, character design, internet culture, cyberpunk worlds, nostalgia, old aesthetics, random things I become obsessed with for 3 weeks and refuse to stop talking about. Probably a lot of rambling, definitely a lot of rambling. If you're into long-form content that's not overstimulating and you need something to listen to while doing chores, drawing, or doing whatever, then I'm your guy. I love to open in my yap on things that interest me. However, I am still getting comfortable using my voice on my channel, since when I started this channel, most of my content was speed paints with music in the back. And I only have started using my voice recently because I found some courage to talk more freely. But also, it's because long-form content like drama content is generally what I watch most of the time or listen to as background noise. So, I feel like making long-form content was for me, since I consume a lot of it. I spent most of my life online, while also being outside a lot as a kid. I spent years teaching myself how to create. I watched communities rise and fall, change, and reinvent themselves. Through all that, one thing that stayed the same, I genuinely love making things. I always had a passion to create rather than absorb or observe. That's what this channel ultimately is about. Not chasing trends. I never liked chasing trends because you will not gain a loyal community that way, and I am very aware of that. Not pretending to be someone I'm not trying to fit into whatever the algorithm happens to be popular this week. Just creating things I care about and sharing them with people who might care too. Whether you've been here since 2021, whether you found my art years ago, or whether this is literally the first thing you've ever seen from me, thanks for stopping by. Now that you've got a basic idea of who I am, welcome to the channel. I have a lot to talk about.